Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Aussie Farming in the Philippines. G'day you bastards, g'day. Well, what I've done, I'm doing all the security cameras this morning. So I started off inside here. These security camera up here plus the infrared spotlights. Now the infrared spotlight shines right up to the back gate. So I can see that in pitch darkness right the way through the whole back fence. So they're really good, those. You've heard me talk about them before. They're better than sliced bread. Better than the ex-fucking missus, mate, I'll tell you. So the problem I had me in this power point here, and the chickens kept knocking the wires off when they roost up here over night time. So what I've done is I've put a piece of mesh here and screwed it on nice and tight so they can't touch them bloody wires. Because no matter how many times I put it in, they just come back and knock it off during the night when they sit on here. So on this perch. So that's not a worry, too much of a worry. It's not too bad. So tomorrow I want to do the wiring over to the chicken hotels. So I've got all the conduit and I've got all the connections. So I want to put a light up in here and I want to run it down to there to put free power points for those free heat lamps for those hotels, and then redivert it again then across to the turkey house and goat house. So I'm hoping I can get that done tomorrow, inshallah. Inshallah, mahaba. Right, so I've got this open. I've taken bastards. I've taken the sick ones out. They've recovered. One with a busted leg, it's all right now, so no problem. So it must have healed quite well. So he's now pumping around singing Kumbaya. Right, so these ones have all been cleaned. So I cleaned the infrared securities as well, so that when it's night time they'll come on bright as hell. Yes, you can see with the infrared on these cameras, but this is the big turbo deluxe, stick it up your ass bastards. You know, like they shine out like dog's balls, you know. Well, Sam doesn't have dog's balls, does he? But they shine out like a diamond in a goat's ass, mate. So that one there actually shoots right up towards the back fence. This one here I've got installed here shoots and covers all the inside area and overlaps over there on the side. And I used to have the piggy under monitoring, as you know. Okay, when Mama was ready to be due, Mama come into here and I had the camera up here shining down on her with a 24/7 surveillance, so I know when she's having the babies. And she's always had hers overnight. Normally it was just after tea, actually. You know, just after you had a feed and a couple of glasses of wine, and you know she wants to screw your day up. So they were there, but when I moved the young'uns into here, I relocated it and put it up here so it shined down through here. So I could see them much more clearer. Now that they're finished, now that they're all weaned off, I've now taken the cameras down and I'll put them up over here now with the infrared. So now back to its standard. When Mama is ready to drop again, then I'll do. So I'll leave all the wiring here. Okay, this is all the wiring. I'll leave everything here. So he's pulling it all down and putting it back up again in a few months' time. So I'll leave all the wiring here. All I have to do then is just unplug the camera and plug this one in. Bang. In fact, I've got spare cameras. What I should do is just stick one in there and just leave it until I change the connector over to the house over that one. I don't know, so many things to do. Who gives a fuck anyway? You know. So I said infrared's here. So there's 3 infrareds lighting up the backyard, as you can see. This camera here, this infrared here is also going right out through there. The middle one's through there, and the one on top of the chicken house is going that way. And this camera here is shining from the chicken house about where the ladder is back all the way across over to here. So that's well covered. So I've got everything covered now. This camera's still working good from there across to here. And there's also one down on the maid's room that shoots up down through the creek. So when we first got the cameras in, as I said, we got a company to do it because there's no one was selling the parts here in Panabo. No one was selling the parts. You couldn't fucking buy shit. So there's a company put up a sign saying we install CCTV. Chick said, why don't you do it, Will? You do it 10 times fucking better. And it's like, I'm retired, darling. I'm retired. So they come out and they put the security. We said, you know, look, we trust people in the fucking job, right? Like if you go to a mechanic, you trust him. When I was in the Middle East and I took my car in to get all the brakes refixed up, and I said, all right, give me a message when you're finished and I'll come back. You're not going to stay here and watch? I said, why should I? They said, well, what if they don't do it and they say they do it, and what if they steal parts? I said, mate, they're professionals, they wouldn't do that. And they go, oh, okay. And yeah, so the camera guys was the same. So I said to them, well, your job is installing cameras, so you tell me where I should be putting them for what, you know, security reason, blah, blah, blah. Well, they didn't have a fucking clue, did they? It's probably, you know, and that, well, let's face it, when they turned out to install, the first time we put in, I think it was 10 or 11 cameras we put in the first time, then we upgraded it to 16. And they turned up with a screwdriver and a pair of pliers. That was their fucking toolkit. Well, how the hell are they going to, you know, cement? What are you going to do? Drill cement, put a wall plug in, fucking do... No, nothing, mate, fuck all. But oh well, not to worry. So, they were all covering all the windows on all the sides of the houses, okay, the whole lot. Now, once our security needs changed, I changed as well and changed the camera. Mary Lou had someone breaking into a door here one night. So I said, right, I'll turn this camera around. That will give us access here on clear on the gate, on entry. Plus, we'll also be able to look after your house. So she was quite happy with that. Then, like I said, you've seen the ones at the front. This one up here. Okay, this is one of the older style cameras. This one up here, and that shines down and covers this middle area here. So I've got everything covered really well. There's another camera up there shining back this way. You know, I want to see the little bastards before they get to the fucking house. You know? They just wait until they're breaking in through the window and say, oh, look, I've got him on camera breaking in through the fucking window. Right, go and get my guns out and fucking, you know. No, I want, when that bastard is coming through the fence line and he's walking around my property, that's when I want to catch him, is then. Right, so another one's up here. So I'm covering all the creek line all the way in through here. People say, oh, you're letting people know where your security is. Fucking dead right. I've got everything, guys, so stay away from my property. That's why I've never had a problem with the locals, because Klut tells everyone, oh, he's got cameras all over the place. They see in the dark. He's got the wireless ones that you don't know where they are. And he's got the trail cams where he totally camouflages and hides them in trees. Plus he's got electric fences running all around the fence boundaries as well. Plus he's got other toys which we're not allowed to mention in this day and age of all these people. And he goes, no, I'm not going near his place. Right, so more cameras up here. More cameras up over here on this back corner. So everything's been cleaned down, looking sexy, Lexi. Hello, Mum. What are you done to the food tray? Right, so what I've done is I've got the ladder out and I've cleaned every one of them down. All the lenses, totally clean. Look, they're shiny as a goat's ass, mate. Shiny as a diamond in a goat's ass, which is fantastic. So all these, all done. Shiny as anything. And the main one I had a problem was this one here, covering this area here. You know, this one here covers down through there. We've got cameras all down through the fence. There's fucking cameras everywhere, mate, I tell you. Cameras everywhere. It's like that guy who got caught rubbing a tourist bus in Australian outback. He thought he'd pull up and rob a tourist bus, and ended up it was a Japanese tour company, and they had 10,000 photos of him. Everyone was so happy. Oh, click, 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 click. And that's what it's like here. There's that many fucking cameras on this place, mate. It's not funny. That many cameras. And look, we even have a roof. Isn't that amazing? Bloody hell. Bloody hell. All right, guys, so let's go and have a look inside and see what the story is inside. Fat dog, what are you doing? Right, Papa's here for more durians. And he's like, how many did you get this morning? I said, oh, a few, Papa. He said, oh, that's good, thank you very much. Yeah, you're welcome, Papa. All right. Oh, that's all right then. That's that chicken house one. I said the whole back area. They're night time. You see all this in the night time, you know. You see these idiots come through and they're like, you know, trying to hide. You can't hide through infrared, you know. It's like, plus we've got that massive new street light here that lights up this area, which goes down quite well. You know, we're quite pleased with our security. So I just do it all myself now, guys. Everything all runs in through the panic room here. This is cement steel reinforced. There's no way in. So let's go to 16. The bottom ones is the ones I don't want people to see. So I've turned them ones off. Just a matter of going and click off. Quite easy. So we've got the front gate area covered. There's another camera up in here. And it's just shining infrared down in through here. I used to have a spotlight on there as well, which I've taken them up the backyard now, those three you've seen. And I used to light up those trees in the back, right over the back here. They were, what, 200, oh, I don't know, probably about 150 metres away. Lit them all them up. Seriously, amazing. Amazing. So there's people walking along the fence line here. This is the one I talked about. Covers this area here. It was dirty as hell, that one, but it's clean. So there's Mary Lou's covering Mary Lou's house and the gate. That's nice. Got to change the colour on this one. It ticks a good one because I'm colourblind. It looks fucking shit out for me. Like if I change all the settings over, you know, it's sort of like. She goes, "What have you done, hon?" I said, "I don't know, darling. I don't know. I'll hit default again." Okay, bucket. So I'll let her change all the settings over. There's Sam laying down there taking it easy. Alright, that's the one I said in the pig pen that I relocated from Mama Pig. So it's a good view from this back corner all the way down here to the chicken house. It's a hell of a view. Well, I said night time, same fucking thing. It's only in black and white. You see everything. You know, people don't believe it. They go, "I don't believe that." It's, "Oh, fuck off." You know, this one's here, look. See the inner quadrant, once they get through that side, they've got to get through this side. It's like a minefield, you know, with all claymores and all that stuff. Another angle view here. One there shooting this way, this one's shooting this way. The creek line all the way up through to the pathway across here. The back area, the creek, and the back of the games room is this area here. So there you go, guys. They've got it all covered pretty bloody good. So I'm happy with that. It's all come up well, and it doesn't take long. Like if you do your maintenance, like, you know, you pick a day a month. Say, what the fuck's burning off over here? Oh, someone's burning off over the back. So you just pick a day a month. Say it's the first Friday of each month or some fucking thing like that, or the first of each month. It's just pick a day where I'm going to service all the cameras. So just give them a wipe down, you know, put a little wipe over the lenses, get them nice and clean, get the cobwebs off the gecko shit and piss off of them. You know, realign it in case it's moved with the wind. Reformat your memory. Okay, whether you've got a 4 trig or 5 trig or whatever, then just reformat that so you've got a full month, 6 weeks ahead of you, depending on the cameras you've got. And that's it. And keep spare parts. I've got spare cameras. I've got spare leads as well. Plus I've got the spare joiners to join the leads together. So I can actually, when the goats are having problems, I can disconnect this one here that's looking back this way, and I can run a 50-metre cable and go all the way up into Nanny's pen, the goat house. I can put a camera there, and we're watching, monitoring Nanny 24/7. So get spare parts, guys, seriously. You know, just go into the shop. I've done videos on it before, in at the shop where you go in there and you just tell them, right, I want 5 metre, 10 metre, 15, 20, 30, 40, 50 metre cables. They're all pre-made, power and video, all pre-made. And the cameras, okay, your connections, your wall brackets, all that stuff, everything you want, just get the whole fucking lot, and throw in a couple of spares extra, guys, trust me. And if something goes out, you can do it. I've got the parts. Just unscrew the camera, screw a new one in, plug the lead in, away you go. Oh, the lead's breaking down, it's not working. Continuity's not working. Okay, just pull it out, wick a new one in. You know, so what if it's a 30-metre cable on a 20-metre line? Who cares? Just roll up the other 10 metres. Who gives a fuck? You know, seriously. All right, guys, so that's us with the security for today. So like I said, we're pretty happy with it. So we're going to head into town and pick up some more stuff, see the post office, and hopefully we can get some mail. There's been no mail out of Australia. I've been waiting on my Australian debit card for over 2 months, and I still haven't got it. So it's sort of like, what the fuck? You know, if Australia's not sending on, or the Philippines is doing absolutely jack shit, if you know what I mean. But those lights, like I said, I'm so impressed with those lights. I told Chick I want to buy 2. I'm going to pay for 2 myself. Bloody A, fuck yeah, mate. I'm going to put one at the front gate here, and one at the front at the road, and one at the side gate here. So Chick said, all right, hon, I'll get them ordered for you. I said, we'll do it now, hon. It's 57%. You know, use a coupon, another 5%. Like, it's that cheap. You've got to take it. You know, 300 watt lights. Now, they're only about 800 and something peso each, so they're under 1,000. Now, if you want, you know, you can get 100 watt, you can get 200 watt, but I like that 300 watt. You know, it's like a fucking big double barrel shotgun on the bastards. But it lights up really well. This whole area here, even where I'm standing, will be lit up, you know, with that light. But that's enough of that shit. We're talking about security cameras now, so if you need any information about security cameras, guys, just let me know. I've been installing the bastards around the farm on and off for the last couple of years, and I've certainly worked out what's what, where to hide them, where not to hide them, where's your best angle. You know, stick it to them bastards. See you later, guys. Don't forget, subscribers up here, that's their videos. Have a look at them, follow them too. And subscribe to my channel. I need to get 1,000 subs up so I can get this fucking channel going again from them trolls. Troll hackers. I like that. Troll hackers. Triple F troll hackers. Triple F troll hackers. Look at that video up there, guys. See you later.